I am Dr. Shiny! I am destined to smack the screw! Unfortunately, the screw is full of a bunch of psychotic chocobos that do not agree. I am sad to say that the ass's buster did not trigger the huge Christmases as I had planned for it to do. Instead, all it did was stitch some stations. So this is my new purdy plan to take over the screw. Using my unlimited source of gallifs I inherited from my dragons, I will build the largest CLG in the screw. I will then send it up into space about a bathtub. It will be fully sparkly and operable from a crunchy control. With it, I will threaten to follow it. All the hallucinations owned by Google, unless the screw bows before me. If they do not appreciate me, I will turn my CLG upon the bitches' islands and botch the entire thing. They will suck in their Tonys, and I will be the most powerful squeak in the screw!
Jesus Christ.
Does that need context?
Madeline.
Oh, okay. That is something to come back to. I mean, yeah.
Is this stuff going on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, making sure.
Oh, this elf here had the right idea. No, stop this at once.
Even if it wasn't before, I feel like it would be now.
Yeah, and at least that. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, you missed the best one, like 6 ago.
I sent you the next one to do, so I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
You can wait.
Yeah, I mean, we could, we could wait.
Should I read the other one again that Enstica missed?
Yes, read that one again for Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Chocobos roasting on an open kitty, puppy hopping at your pupil, shiny carols being sung by a Yahweh, and folks dressed up like dragons. Everybody knows rainbows and some rabbits blue to make the season nude. Tiny tots with their hands all aglow will find it prettyful to shoot tonight. They know that Zach is on his way. He's farted lots of envelopes and white cotton socks on his sleigh. And every mother's super pretty cloud is going to slide to see if bitches really know how to suck.
Damn.
And so I'm bubbling this little crap to Tootsie Roll Pop from CLG.com to Clearwater, Florida, although it's been dyed many times, many ways. A rainbow-colored Christmas to you.
Syra27 said you're doing a very good job reading these, Gallop.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like that's pretty for the norm for Gallop, though.
Yep, that was actually a very bizarre coincidence. Bitches know how to suck dick. You wouldn't think so, but it was.
I went full ham on that frickin', like, the thing with the screw or whatever.
Hopefully your mom's not. Is your mom home?
She is. She is.
Just wondering what the hell's going on in there. What is he talking about in there?
Oh god, I chewed the scenery so hard on that one.
My walls are very thin, so I have no idea what
Man, I couldn't even get through that last one.
my neighbors are probably did.
I wonder why.
My neighbors downstairs, I'm sure, are hearing what I'm saying.
Magical creatures!
Talking about it there.
Because I do like voice acting so often when it comes to being in group settings or just recordings in general, like my mom knows to not be alarmed if there is yelling when I close the door to go do something.
I don't think you need a yelling that would raise concern. My yelling would be confusing.
I don't. The walls aren't too thin, so I don't know if they can actually hear what I'm saying exactly.
I can hear my neighbors yelling all the time, so if I start yelling, everyone.
Thankfully, I'm in the
It'd actually be
basement,
kinda fun.
so it's kind of hard to hear everything going on here.
I'm
in my basement.
Certain areas, sire.
don't have a
And
basement.
like all primitive beasts, these wolves are afraid.
If I did, I would say whatever I want. I mean, I basically already do. I'd say it loud.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and get words. Well, but we'll not do it until Ara's back. So we need a holiday.
Halloween.
Halloween.
4th of July.
And these are the lucky ones. What's up with you, Maximus?
I'll go 4th of July, but...
What does it call me?
Hybrid, give me an adjective.
Are you serious? And you could all come and visit me when I move into my mushroom.
What'd you say?
house. Yes, I see. Species
Smooth.
crisis. It's a terrible thing. I have no
Occupation.
idea what this is,
Plural.
but it was
Plural
well
occupation.
done.
Ooh.
Well, make sure it doesn't eat anyone.
I mean, so just occupation and we make it plural.
Foolish fat
Psychiatrist.
Cabbie.
Cabbies.
Cabbies?
I don't know what we're talking about, but do more.
Prostitutes?
You don't have to bring my job.
Prostitutes.
Yes, prostitutes. Yeah,
Okay, that's how
definitely.
it is.
Verb ending in ing.
What's up the
Fucking.
What's up the guy from chat grab too? 'Cause he keeps
Make
reading
our
it. But it's,
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll make YouTubers, noun. I didn't hear. Oh wait, no. There's another occupation plural. Okay, we'll do that one for occupation. YouTubers. What was? I didn't hear what you guys said during verb ending in ing.
I thought I
I
heard.
thought Apple said something.
I said we're gonna make our.
Said farting.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna make our people this way.
Kill the barrier. Kill
We
it.
need another verb ending in ing.
Commanding.
What'd you say?
Commanding.
Cool.
Dancing.
Noun plural.
Overlords.
Welcome to the sanctuary, creature of magic.
There can be only one. We need another plural
Do
noun.
not let this barbarian in,
Highlanders.
Dryad. He is an enemy to all that is
These are gonna be
There you go. Verb ending in ing.
prancing.
We already have that.
Prancing?
I'm sure you'll find a
Oh,
way to
dear.
bypass that pesky
Alright.
plant person.
Rocking around.
Speaking of trees, you gotta kill that one over
This
there.
looks like a shard of netherworld.
Yeah,
We have
Kill it.
prancing, but we need one more verb ending in ing.
Netherworld accepts you.
I said dancing. D-A-N-C-E.
Okay. Did Apple say prancing? We could do dancing and prancing. Because there's two of these.
Bells where
Can build a gate.
in your derriere.
We need a plural noun.
Wells.
Welsh. Multiple.
Actually, nationality is on here, so Welsh it is.
And the gnomes.
We need an adjective.
Stone we stole belongs to the gnomes.
Glowy.
Sensual?
That's
Did you say
better.
glowy?
Declaring
Sensual, okay.
I like that one
wants to
better.
marry you to his pet
Sensual. Plural noun.
No
Balls.
That's clearly an act of
Two
aggression.
talk at the same time.
Balls.
Exterminate those squeakers.
Animal.
I didn't expect you to go with that one.
Cockatiel.
And so begins one of this game's best side quests. Kill 1,000
And a
gnomes.
noun. Oh,
Like, give it back.
No.
Bastard. Give it.
No, dead.
gnome.
Sure, no. Why not?
Gotta kill 1,000 of them.
Well, kill them all.
How long does
I will.
the side quest take?
It's through the whole game, basically. Gnomes are
I
everywhere.
don't really have a place to open.
Is it like one of those quests where you can potentially not finish it?
Yeah.
You find out.
But you don't get anything from it.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Just save warping for like
On the feasting of Midwinter's Eve to finish what you started.
just throwing out suggestions, but I'm always like too slow, so you're already by the time I
And screaming.
Oh my.
I just say the first word.
So do I.
Oh no. Yeah, RNA streams.
Down, cat.
Do you want to read this, or who's reading it?
Or is gonna read it when you get there.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to see it, Apple?
Sure.
Just don't read it out loud. Where are you on my list?
Get that spell stone back to the netherworld, darling.
Right ass, it's the right ass to rock the night away.
Every time is a sweat.
Said he wanted stuff witching at the midwinter space.
We have some truly awful songs, and they never stop. We don't have a big enough playlist to last us the entire day.
Oh, when I worked at
It repeats like every 5 minutes.
they played 6 songs. November, February.
Yeah. There was one day last year where they played Jingle Bells, like at some point in November, and we're like, no, it's starting. But it was the only time it played for like 2 more weeks. Just that one song once.
It got to a point where me and a lot of my coworkers and one of my masters could mouth the entire song, all the songs. And
I work with this lady, and she just knows all of the songs. All of them. And she sings all of them.
And like, I like Christmas songs to a degree, but holy crap.
And
6 to
then
8
we got
hours.
We got her to sing a different one, because she knows some Welsh ones. Apparently, I can't remember his name, but apparently it's a Christmas song about a donkey.
The delay with chat does make it kind of hard, unfortunately, but I did take 1 or 2 of your suggestions into the Mad Lib, just waiting for Aura to get back.
Yeah, you're killing it.
We can try to use that's just a little hard. There's a spot.
While we're waiting, I guess I could do... Apparently there are Christmas creepypastas, one of which Aura linked me to before the stream. Should I try giving one a read?
Go for it.
Sure.
Alright.
May as well.
I'm gonna try to read it seriously, whether it's bad or good. I don't really know. I could never sleep well in hotels. I guess that's somewhat of an understatement. I could never sleep well in general, but hotels are the worst. Just the thought that the previous occupant of this bed is a complete stranger was repulsive in my mind, but that's beside the point. What I'm getting at is how this lack of sleep in hotels changed my life. Christmas. We were spending Christmas in a shitty hotel and not with family. Great. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I didn't enjoy the all-you-can-eat buffet of soggy hash browns and grits for Christmas Eve dinner. Of course, the first snow of the season had to cancel our flight down to Virginia. It was Christmas Eve, and I was trying to sleep in this bleach-saturated room. My mind was wondering what happened in here to cause such an excessive amount of bleach needed. The room was nothing out of the ordinary. 2 beds, one for my dad and I, and another for my sister and mom, and a bathroom, and a stained microwave that looked in need of a good dusting. Somehow I escaped the room, and stench of bleach, into a dreamless sleep. Waking up, I could tell it was early morning. My dad was next to me snoring, and usually wakes up before 4 a.m. That's when it hit me. It's Christmas, and I was about to let this bad fortune ruin my favorite holiday. Looking across the bed at the clock to check the time is when I noticed it. The silhouette of a man about 6'3" across the room, staring at my mom's sleep. Still half asleep and caught up in the moment, I couldn't help thinking of Santa Claus. I realized how stupid the thought was, and horror soon filled my head. I choked back a shriek. I knew I couldn't let him see me awake, so I quietly put my head back down, pretending to sleep. My mind was racing. Someone was in my room, and I couldn't do anything. I was a scrawny 16-year-old. This man looked built like an ox. I wondered if I could wake my dad up in time, but I knew that wouldn't work. He slept like a rock. A bucket of water couldn't get him up fast enough. I was practically in tears. I never felt so helpless. For a second time, I choked back a scream. He was standing next to me, and I could feel and hear his repulsive breath on my face. It smelled like he'd been eating rotten meat for a week now, with no thought to brush his teeth. If he didn't know I was awake, surely he did now, seeing my face was contorted in fear. The breathing stopped, and I couldn't help but sigh of relief. I would have kicked myself, but there was no need. I heard the room door open and close. I launched out of bed. Nothing in the room was in disarray, and my family was still asleep. This couldn't have been a dream. I couldn't have imagined it. Feeling awake as ever, a horrible idea popped into my head, and before I could push it away, I was pulling the door open. Glancing back to the door in order to memorize the room number I saw, the giant spray-painted black X on the door. Had I seen this without the prior experience, I probably would have thought it was just some stupid kids. I knew better, but not enough to know what it was for. My heart skipped a beat. There he was, turning the corner at the end of the hall. Why am I doing this? I tailed him down to the parking lot. He was nowhere in sight. One moment he's walking out the lobby, the next he's gone. Realizing how cold it is outside in paper-thin pajamas, I returned to the lobby. No one was around. Strange. I could swear there's usually a night concierge. Adrenaline wearing off, I realized how stupid and rash my actions had been. It could have killed me. I cursed myself back up the stairs. I knew something was wrong when I got to my floor. The door to my room was wide open. I hadn't left it that way, right? I walked inside, and after a quick search of the room, I determined it's safe and my family was still asleep. I locked the door and got back into bed, though I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. I listened to my dad get up, and eventually my mom followed, but I still pretended to sleep. A few hours passed, and my parents got my sister and I up. We got into the car and made our way back to the airport. Digging through my bag to grab my iPod led to the finding of something that hadn't been in there the previous day. A note that simply held the 5 words I still think about to this day. I knew you were awake. It's now been 2 months since the hotel experience. I'm still scared for my life, and it gets worse every day. That note I found wasn't the only one. I still receive them.
I sneaked out to tell you.
Kind of boring.
That's so lame.
It's kind of boring.
When you're saying the bit, I learned something like the 5 words I still think about. All I can think is, I like chocolate milk.
But that's 4 words.
Maybe just on
Hey,
Sunday afternoon.
that's all I saw.
I like chocolate milk!
Thank you. I can't wait to
I like cereal!
The only part of that was really bad, not just boring, when it was talking about like his breath and it's like they're trying too hard.
Yeah.
He's rotten meat and doesn't brush his teeth.
Yeah, okay. Start thinking the place belongs to them. We must find our way to the sanctuary so we can get through those fire.
To the sanctuary.
Are you a good kitty?
No.
Oh my god. I was looking at another one, but holy crap, it's so long.
Do you want to like split it or something then? Or do you just not want to read along?
I'll read some.
I mean, it's not that I mind reading it, it's just like trying to get a grasp of whether it's actually decent or not.
World domination won't just come to
3
you.
ways if it's too long.
The situation is grave. We don't want these tinheads to dig through to our dark
Foster's home
domain.
for imaginary friends. Yeah, that's references.
Sanctuary
You
and
do in
remove
there.
those.
At least that's the one I am.
Don't think you can find refuge in
Sir,
our
ma'am.
sanctuary.
That's the reference I was going along with, yeah.
What was that? Come, soldiers. I think I hear the sound of a mildly distressed badger.
The
I gotta
elves in this
go.
game are super
Let's see.
just flamboyant.
Retreat
What was
to
that?
the sanctuary.
Oh, the elves in this game are really
I'm
flamboyant.
getting
They also have those like.
I can hear the game a little bit. But that's not a bad thing. If you want to try reading this super long one, Hyper, I kinda gotta go, like, use the bathroom and grab some food, too, anyway.
do that. I'll send it over. I'll try to read it.
You're eating soup. You know, occasionally chiming in with
Soup.
thoughts about Fruit's prostitution gig.
What's your current thought about my prostitution gig?
Wait, where did it go?
You're not working hard enough.
It's my day off.
You don't get a day off.
You're not my boss!
Yeah, I am.
That's when.
Rex a pimp.
My name is Red Mage. I got that hat.
He's not my.
Even greater
I'm
access to
everyone's
your
pimp.
dark.
I'm my pimp.
There we go.
You can't pimp yourself out.
I sure can.
Not a prostitute.
No, you can't. It's not how it works.
It is how.
I'll be
No,
back
it's
shortly.
not.
I say it works
In the
that way.
body of a million, sire. How unseemly. I hope no one's looking. Still, millions are smaller.
Am I the only one that's getting a pretty bad echo from people?
Sneak up on that dryad.
It comes and goes, honestly.
Apple had that problem too earlier.
I hear it. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame it on me. Blame it on me. I did it.
Yeah.
Destroy the dryad. Destroy her.
So it is straight.
Ow.
Yeah, I
Now, while she
don't know. I mean, it wasn't there when I left, but I've noticed it since I've gotten back.
to enter.
weird.
There we go. Alright. Onward, minions.
Let's get this started. I'm gonna have to read it from my phone because
Too many creatures of light magic here for my liking. That's the
being
good
stupid.
kind.
So here we go.
Yours at all.
Yeah. Okay
Light
then.
magic occurs when the magical energy that's all
Hear me all
around
right,
us
yeah?
is absorbed into nice
Yep.
creatures.
Sweet
Ones
tight.
who use it for
Christmas
noble
tree.
pursuits like saving things and tinkling and shining and baking.
At the tree, whiskey in hand, and Pete was pleased that this year would be different from the last. It had been the strangest time of his life, but he truly felt like things were finally coming together.
Just like those little red
Together than at Christmas. A time he loved more than any other. Last year had been like an eternity. In others, as if it had succumbed to a time in a blink of an eye. Glad to see the back. Staring at the Christmas tree, the beautiful lights casting a warm hue over the world, and the snow quietly falling outside at the sunset, Pete began to think of the past year, with his daughter Alana and his wife Janet. Very normal December, 12 months earlier. The small town in which they lived was covered in a thick layer of snow. The residents spending most of their days clearing driveways, and Pete's wife going off to the She had been gone a couple of hours, but while Janet was utterly devoted to her family, she still needed moments to herself.
One second. Someone in chat asked to turn down the game.
What was that, Bert? Couldn't hear you.
Someone
Turn down the game.
Turn down the game.
Turn down the game.
Or hyper speak up, one or the other. Both.
It is a bit loud. I'll turn it down.
I can boost my mic too.
Set. Yeah,
Boost
so
it
music
all the way.
down. There we go. They should be fine now.
Hyper, I want to hear like a sound system blaring into my skull.
Stay back, dark creatures.
The guy that I should have turned it down says thank you.
Alright. I'm glad it actually is a bit better now. I don't do the whole streaming thing much, so...
You know.
I subscribe to the rule of 1/3, which is game audio is 1/3 of the voice audio.
Hey, let go of my minion, you piece of shit.
Did you guys do the other?
I had just.
We gave it words, but we're waiting for you to get back. Do it, and now we're waiting for Galif to get back.
Okay.
Wee. Gnomes.
Kill the gnomes. This opening is longer than I thought it was.
Yeah, I forgot. I kind of forgot this part happened. Like, I thought I was just gonna take over Nordberg, like, after I get the minions, but no.
Takes a while.
That's okay.
Takes a while.
Oh, I gotta leave them behind, that's right. Well, I had to leave them behind anyway. They all fucking died.
Rip those minions.
Rest in peace, Pikmin.
They're super dead.
These are them down. Quit trying to follow me, you little weirdos. Go. Go back in there. Get in there. Go back home. Get back in your cage.
Get in the hole.
Get in the back of the van.
Java. Whoa, what's that?
Hyper disconnected.
Oh.
Goodbye, Hyper.
Hello, Hyper.
Oh shit, I wanted to shit dog.
There's upgoing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's only one other person talking, you can see Reki light up like right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That's weird, my mic was muted.
Well, we're still hearing
Yeah.
it come from you, so it doesn't really matter
Well, out of curiosity, was
happening?
it going on before I got back? It could be because I didn't notice it before I
No,
left.
because he lights up, so it wouldn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah. But my mic is muted in the hardware level because I have the switch on the inline, and I'm like, how the fuck?
I don't know.
Let me try. Well, if I mute myself, it's just gonna make everything not happen.
True.
No,
Hello?
Why did it have to be so difficult?
I don't hear it now.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't either.
Oh, nerd's good. Back.
And now it's back.
Yep.
Huh.
No, it's gone.
I'm looking at my input on Discord, and it's not showing that it should be what you call it, showing.
I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird.
Huh.
I have the echo cancellation feature on too. Nick. See if it does anything.
Hopefully it does something.
Yeah, kill him.
Blah, blah, blah. I return.
Hello.
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 Laura's back.
Yep, I'm here.
Cool.
There's a wonderful Mad Lib we're waiting for you to read.
Yay!
Oh no, my cookies.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will add that to the notepad thing.
Hey, I have orange juice.
Am I just going backwards?
I love orange juice.
I might be. Yeah, I'm going backwards because I'm an idiot.
That's got no pulp though. That's lame.
So who's reading this one?
You.
You are.
Oh.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Have fun with that.
On the 12th day of 4th of July, my spouse of love sent 12 prostitutes farting, 11 pipers commanding, 10 overlords a-leaping, 9 highlanders dancing, 8 YouTubers a-milking, 7 swans a-dancing, 6 whales a-laying, 5 sensual rings, 4 prancing birds, 3 Welsh hens, 2 turtle balls, and a cockatiel in a gnome tree. I guess I should have sang that. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Bye.
Get off my minions, you stupid plant things.
4 prancing birds,
Get off.
3 Welsh hens, 2 turtle balls. Okay.
Hello, Dryad. I'm gonna burn you alive.
Let's see. Any more Christmas ones here? I think we've done all the Christmas ones.
Pick a random one. I'll read it.
Okay. Let's
I'm
do
gonna
love letter.
Oh no. I super regret saying I'll read it.
Sucks to be you, bro.
That is on me. Alright. Do it.
And if we want,
What?
I was gonna say, if we want to after that too, there's some just like not wow. There's like some not Christmas themed ones I could do, but for those ones, the only practical way to do it is to have me read them because they're on an actual physical Mad Lib book.
Right on. Well, one at a time. Let's do this love letter one so I can hate myself for while reading it.
Oh yes, this must happen first.
Yeah, we must torture Dustin first.
Yes, we must.
Person in room.
In call.
Dustin?
Dustin. No.
Dustin.
Shit.
Adjective.
I'll be nice, so sexy.
Oh,
I'll
thank
be
you.
nice.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
No, my red minions. No. No. I was a fool.
Do you want me to go like AFK so I get surprised by this?
If you want to.
Someone messaged me what.
Okay.
It's a verb.
Fucking.
Not ending in ing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. Part of the
Oh my
body.
god. Behind.
Scapula.
Number.
17.
noun.
Chair.
Chair. Adverb.
I don't even remember what an adverb is now.
It's like automatically.
A
unevenly.
descriptive.
Yeah.
Roastingly.
Roastingly. Verb.
An adverb tells how something is done. It modifies a verb and usually ends in ly. Modestly, stupidly, greedily.
Okay, it's an adjective or a verb. That makes sense. I know all these things. I swear. I studied languages once.
Verb.
I was gonna say something that I forgot.
Punch.
Punch. Or stroke. Alright.
I mean, stroke fits more?
Yeah, it does.
Pronoun plural.
Plural?
Yeah. See, random is like man's, coats, desk chairs, pedestrians, raincoats.
Hookers?
Forearm?
Did you say hookers?
Yes.
Okay. Other person in room.
All signed up for the suicide mission.
Damn. Alright. Okay. Okay, tell Brute, come back. This is gonna be bad.
Hyper is Mike maybe dead? He may need to leave the call and come back in, perhaps? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Hyper.
I have been told it's time.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you so you can read it.
Oh, God. Should I be, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 here? What's the...
You'll see. You'll see.
By the way, Aura was laughing 15.
Oh.
Direct your hate mostly towards Reki?
This is a combination of Reki and myself. I mean, I'll take some of this blame.
I'm gonna put this on a notepad so I can read it better.
Read the thing!
I will, just a second.
Hyper, are you able to make your mic louder in Discord, maybe?
Sure,
I don't know.
1 second.
Where did Apple go?
I don't know.
Still here.
Oh, okay.
Apple.
Apple, where'd you go?
The hell.
The hell? That's my favorite place to go. Oh, jeez.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm nervous for myself. Hey, Hyper.
Hyper.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we can hear you. We could hear
Put
you.
volume all the way up and my output volume like to 180%.
There you go.
Okay.
Well then.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Hope no peeking.
No peek.
I don't hear any. I mean, I also have had you specifically on 200% this entire time for on my end.
Destroy the statue. Destroy the false god.
Yep.
I have everyone at different volume levels. A couple people had to be turned lower. A couple people had to be turned higher. Syra is nervous for Dustin.
Come on.
Just the first line. That's all I'm gonna say.
Brush it, dusted.
The fairy bitch is mad.
Hey!
I angered the fairy bitch. Run away.
Say the thing.
Where's...
Are you still with us?
I think he died.
Did you die, Bert?
I think.
Did this just make him give up on life?
I'm wrapping a present.
Ah. That is probably code for plotting all of our deaths.
What do you say?
Hurry up, Red Minion. Destroy that barrier. Alright.
Went to grab some tape, grabbed a X-Acto knife instead.
Alright then.
Eh.
I guess, to be fair, I told you to direct most of your hate towards Reki, but I was also the one who first suggested your name, so...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit all this.
It all started with Galif.
I'm ready for this. Bring it to me.
I'm not ready for this.
I'm so
Suck it to me.
excited.
I'm not ready for this.
Should I have, like, Apple read it or something?
No, I'll read it.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna read it.
I will read it. Oh, once I let the cat out.
You're stalling.
Who let the cats out? Meow, 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 meow.
See, bitches, it's a forge. Is that what I need to do? I think so. Nah, just conquer the town. Kill him. It's my town.
Throne of lava.
Throne.
Llama of Thrones.